My friend, now we have settled the matter of the guild. I fear there is something I must tell you. You and Boo both. It may shock you both to know, but Minsk and this Stone Lord, they are one man. The same one man. And that same one man is Minsk. Please, my friend. Your noble tears will not make the confessing any easier. I wish to believe the Stone Lord's evil was the worm alone, attainting my thoughts with foul dung. But I see now, the dung was within Minsk all along. So I wonder, if Minsk can be a villain, and Nine Fingers a hero, must it be so with all creatures? Is there good and evil within us all? Boo calls this nonsense. Less thinking of bad thoughts, says he, and more breaking of bad bones. But still, I would hear what you have to say on the matter, my friend. I see. In the case of Nine Fingers, perhaps it was all bunched up in that finger she lost. It shall be for Minsk and Boo to be her virtuous pinky. It is strange. A worm sits within my skull, twisting my thoughts. But it is you that have made Minsk see the world anew. You, my friend, are the true parasite. There is good and evil in all. Let us go crack villainous skulls, so that the virtue might leak free. Yes, Boo. I am becoming something of a philosophizer. You will grow to like Jahira's incense in time. Truly. But you have seen my hamster, yes? Here we stay, then. But if Boo grows restless and chews holes in all your delicates, you only have yourself to blame.
Yes? You're sure? Later, then. I tell you...
Let's talk. That's the spirit. Blade at the ready.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Is something but it is done. Action, not reaction.
All right, what now?
You'll have all the answers you need once the special investigations are completed.
And so are its people! We must cleanse the ills Faerun's impotent godlings have failed to staunch.
Can't believe Lord Gortash has shuffled off for good.
It's not what it looks like. I promise. Just settling a debt between friends. Nothing to concern yourself with.
You don't want none of this. Trust me. You want to gossip? Go to the elf song. I ain't here to chat.
Also, some fruitcake. That never goes off.
Oh, the little un loves cake.
Then consider it yours, love.
Oh, you are a sweetheart. Thank you from both of us.
It's not much, but handing out leftovers is the least I can do with the absolute almost upon us. I hope you're not looking for scraps, love. I'm pretty sure you can look after yourself. I don't like giving you what other people have been picking at, but there's a whole chicken someone's only took a leg off. I wouldn't give you anything I wouldn't eat myself.
My tummy hurts. I'm really hungry.
Thank you.
This one's got a heart of gold. I don't know what we'd do without him.
Plenty of folk.
Oh, sorry. I'm just waiting for some food. Then I'll get out of your way.
It's no scales off my back.
The city is chock-a-block with bodies, thanks to these murders. I can barely keep up with all the orders. Do you mind? These coffins won't make them damn sell. This keeps up. The gravekeeper's gonna have to bury me.
Death's blessings upon you. I am Mortark's sire, devotee of Kelenvor. I pray you find comfort among the dead, as I do. To rid ourselves of the coils of flesh is a beautiful thing. Breathe it in. The damp, the decay. The smell is sweeter than roses, for death is a gift worth cherishing.
They got the bad man, Mum, so we're safe now. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be okay. They got the bad...
Lily. My sweet.
Do not stem your cries.
Here rests Alistair Manley, taken too soon.
I will leave you for now, but I shall not be far. Death's blessings upon you.
I am not leaving until Lily has a goddamned coffin. I'm sorry, but our baby girl... Our baby...
I know, love. I know. If you're here for a burial, good luck. The carpenter around back claims there's a backlog. We asked for a child-sized coffin, but I said it'll take a month.
"7 years of age. And murdered. What kind of monster hurts a little girl?"
Shush, love. We're going to get Lily a coffin, all right? Give her the burial she deserves. Lily. We can't leave her like this.
We won't, honey. We'll get her a coffin, I promise.
What is that noise? Have people no respect for the dead?
You're not allowed to play here. It's not respectful.
We must play here. This is where they like to hide.
But it's not allowed. Why are you being stupid?
Is this part of the game?
You're going to be in so much trouble. He won't listen to me. I told him it's naughty to play in graveyards.
Come out, sister. I will find you.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Sister always hides from me. She likes to play. Sister is older than me. She always likes to play. She hides in the ground, but I will find her. Mother and father hide in the ground with her. I hope I find them soon. I like this game, but it is less fun to play it alone. Sister was always good at hiding, but I'll find her. In the ground? Oh, some people covered her in dirt, but I will find her again. I can't leave her out here alone. Sister is always happy to see me. She told me so. She will smile so much when I find her.
Grief is hard. Would Sarah like some flowers? They do wonders, brightening up a grave. I bring fresh ones to my husband's every few days. I'm not. My husband was an arse. But he gave me 3 beautiful kids. So the old goat gets flowers. I get them up by Bloombridge. A druid lives that way, so you know they're extra fresh. Of course. Come back anytime. You won't find fresher. Flowers every color of the rainbow, right here. Brighten up a loved one's grave with a boot.
Oh, not to. I'm standing down here.
Budge off! You're blocking my view! Stop crowding me, I'll miss the patrol.
Nothing wrong with looking, is there? Ah, a man can dream. I can't resist a man in uniform. Or anyone else, for that matter. I'm telling you, that flaming fist was winking at me.
Well, she nodded at me. Very suggestively, I might add.
Hey, it's Lannan. Let's say hi.
Karlach, you're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you find a way to fix this engine, Damon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Never mind. Glad you're all right in any case. Nice forge you've got here.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me operate from here for a fair price. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy.
Good. Someone should be.
Certainly. Shout if you need anything else. What can I do for you?
Staying informed seems...
One Duke murdered? That's bad luck. 2? That's cause for public concern. My mother always told me, don't raise your head above the parapet if you don't want to lose it. Gortash did a lot more than that, and he's paid for it dearly.
Awful, isn't it, what happened to Gortash? But as long as they're only targeting the powers that be, I suppose we'll be safe enough. Whoever replaces Gortash better have a strong stomach for assassination attempts. Or a better command of the Steel Watch.
I don't see the point. Staying informed. Can you believe how good the latest issue of the Baldur's Mouth looked?
Me neither. Great broadsheet. Especially since they announced Lord Gortash's death. Oh, so many illustrations. The Gazette's illustrations have been magic since Gortash died. Proper evocative. Guess grief does that to folks.
Can't believe Gortash is gone. Thought he was bloody invincible. Way the broadsheets nattered on about him. Look, mate, excuse yourself. Dead lords won't gossip about themselves.
Yeah, I dared you first, so you have to go. My fingers crossed. I'm not going to now get swallowed by a devil. Oh, I get it. You're scared.
Oh, knock it off. Let's go home. We can play Chase the Gelatinous Cube in the alley.
I'm not going in there. To hell. It was Runt's idea. I'm not going in there.
The devils in there can swallow kids whole. Even Stinky.
You first? I double drown dare you! Are you afraid?
Idiot! Fool!
That bloody Gazette. Nothing but death, death.
Thrice the phrase correctly, and lucky you'll forever be. Okay, great. Oh, damn it! Can't you see I'm trying to concentrate? Scarab, sap, scarabs, cap. Oh, this is gonna be harder than I thought. Scarab, sap, scarab, spat. Look, you're really not helping.
The Devil's Fee.
This head's a long way from home. Belongs to one of the Fugue Plains death devils.
Something over there.
Catch a glimpse of the delights of the Nine Hells. From a safe distance, of course.
A real fiend's skull. By the size, I'm guessing a Gargatula. So many infernal items. Looks like a genuine Diabolist's collection.
Aramin the Erudite, the epitome of devilish charm, wit, and grace. Crooks and swindlers beware. Steal from the Devil's Fee, and it won't be the flaming fist who come knocking.
Something over there.
That might be worth a look.
Imitation horns, but barely distinguishable from the real thing.
Holy
Within the crystal, you see the devil
Real.
Raphael sipping from a goblet of blood-red wine. He smiles as he catches your eye. Can he see you?
I welcome thee to the Devil's Fee, where every hellish curio's a rarity. So merry be, and shop with glee.
Oh no. Definitely something up with this one. Trust me.
You must be awfully familiar with our esteemed Archduke to know about a thing like that. Truly. That's remarkable. I like to deal with remarkable people. Very well. You seek answers. Lord Mammon seeks coin. I will happily mediate. Make me an offer.
Mammon. I knew it. I did.
The first hit's free, eh? Oh, fine. I'll humor you, mortal. Just this once. You stand before Mammon's picklock, latchkeeper of the 9 hells. My business is not information, nor hellish curios. Not really. I break people into the hells. That's my thing. I can reveal to you that I opened a portal for Lord Gortash. Raphael. That sounds vaguely familiar, but I have a terrible memory for names. The only thing that jogs it is coin. My, what deep pockets you have. Yes, you are quite correct. The Crown of Carsus left the vault, and an opportunity opened for a devil named Raphael. His House of Hope is furnished with a great deal of treasures, many related to Carsus. But alas, he lacks the crown itself. He's rather ambitious. One can only wonder what he has planned for the crown. The answers to that can probably be found within his house.
Looks like we owe Raphael a house call.
My most perceptive, prospective customer. Welcome back. Now you've seen what I have for thee. Remember, discretion is key at the Devil's Fee.
That might be worth curious.
My most perceptive prospect. What a fascinating proposition. Ludicrous, of course, but fascinating nevertheless. Very well. If you wish to die in Avernus, that's your business. Mine is charging you for it. Of course, such a task will require quite the substantial donation to Lord Mammon's coffers.
Such a task would be tantamount to suicide. And for what? The devil has nothing that you need.
Then get out of my sight. And don't come back until your pockets drag. My most perceptive... My offer still stands. Raphael. That sounds vaguely... My, yes. Here's how he's...
Looks like we owe Raphael a semi-friendly visit.
What a fast... Very well. Of course.
Such a task would be tantamount to suicide. And for what? The devil has nothing that you need.
You put me in a difficult position, mortal. You are almost certain to fail. Almost. And so, there is a chance you might succeed. Fine. I'd like to be able to carry all of my precious stock without the need of a team of oxen. There are gauntlets of hill giant strength within the House of Hope. Free passage, and you fetch them for me. Deal? Allow me to outline how this is going to work. First, you were never here. We never spoke. Second, you will perform the rites yourself. I want absolute deniability. Here's the grimoire and necessary components. Oh, take this key, too. It unlocks the ritual room upstairs. There's a blood circle already drawn. Don't ask whose blood.
Along with the grimoire and components, Helsik hands you a note containing precise instructions for performing the ritual.
Finally, you were never here. That is of utmost import to remember. Now be gone!
Management is not responsible for missing body parts, enslaved loved ones, trapped souls, or ancient world-destroying curses.
My most perceptive prospective customer. Welcome back. Now you've seen what I have.
That's curious.
I strongly suggest that you reconsider this course of action. Whatever you expect to gain from the Hells is not worth the risk of traveling there uninvited. lost.
Is some...
I don't hear the Emperor. It can't reach us here, I guess. What a view.
Gods, I can't believe I'm doing this. We're gonna get out of here, right? Get in, get the hammer, and go. Easy. We won't get trapped here. We won't get dragged deeper into Avernus. We won't. On the bright side, my engine finally feels normal. Like it isn't about to explode. I gotta admit, that's pretty nice. Let's find that hammer and get out of here before I get used to feeling like I might live.
Something's wrong here. Devilish magic of some kind.
You came. Such a shame. Curiosity killed all the cats. It won't be so kind to you.
As the woman speaks, you hear a distant rattle of chains, and she winces in pain.
The jailer will hear us. I shouldn't be talking to you. I must go. It's not kind to me.
The figure flickers and starts to dim from view, but you sense she could be convinced to return. The figure shimmers brightly. Your words seem to have piqued her curiosity.
Who am I? Oh, it's my favorite question. I scream it into the dark while I sleep, and whisper it to my memories when I wake. I'm the thing that kills you, and the only reason you're alive. Made by a promise, undone by the truth. A handshake, a hug, the first beat of a newborn's heart. I am hope. What little is left of her. A guttering candle in a universe of night.
Raphael's driven her mad. Poor soul.
I'm not much of a friend to anyone anymore. But I could use a friend myself. Do you want a friend to guide you through this madhouse? I hear the jailer. It hears me. It'll call Raphael, make every question count. Make some of them count twice.
You must ask of the Orphic Hammer. Without it, the Prince of the Comet and the Githyanki people remain forever chained.
Discovered an ancient Gith prince in need of a savior? The Orphic Hammer is the perfect tool for breaking all infernal chains. Hope can help. The hammer is here in this house. It's...
You hear a sound like the rattle of a chain, and an agonizing scream in your head as hope flickers from view momentarily.
Shh. Quiet. There it goes. Everyone here is mad. Even you, especially me. And that makes them dangerous, but it also makes them stupid. I'll make you seem as ruined as the rest of the people here. A simple glamour to make you a terrible wretch. Now whisper your questions, little wretch. But really quiet and very clever. Concentrate. Remember, quiet as a mouse. The same place you'll find your sorry little soul when Raphael rips it out. In the archive, down the corridor, past the debtor. Oh, the debtors. They won't like you. But I like you. I know I do. I think I do. I hope I do. I just need to ask one question, and I'll know for sure. Can you save me? Please? Please, 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 please. You don't even know how. All right. You have to listen very, very, very closely. I will say this only once. Find the key, take the hammer, smash my chains. Find the key, take the hammer, smash my chains. Find the key, hammer, smash my chains. But be careful when you take the hammer. The fire will come, and Raphael, you must run, 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 run. But don't forget me. Please, please, please. I don't want to burn. Not again.
We won't. We'll get you out. I promise.
The rattle of chains echoes louder from unseen places, and without a scream or a sigh, hope disappears.
There's nothing.
Rest your weary soul. Come in from the cold.
Never come back to the Hells. And here I am.
Fate has a way of pulling us along with or without our approval.
Escaping fate happens to be my speciality.
All of the residents were guests. And all of the guests will be residents.
Anyone hear me?
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Don't look at me. I'm dancing. I love to dance. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
You! Are you good? You can't be. No one can. No matter how straight we stand, how much we smile. I tried, but I don't think I can ever be good. Instead, I'll be perfect. I'll be good. I swear it. You must be good too.
Such a beautiful house. Oh, such a beautiful prison.
I wonder what's past this.
Kill me. Kill me, please. I want to die. Let me die.
Wrath, the purest of all things that burn.
He said he'd turn my eyes in on themselves. To see inside me. Rolling and rolling until they burst. Can you see with eyepieces? Can you cry? Can the jelly gouts be whole again? I want to know. I want to see.
Let your heart be glad, let your tongue rejoice, and let your soul rest forever in this house of hope.
I like to watch the door to the boudoir. I like to see who goes in, who comes back out, and who never does. Oh, I like to peep through the keyhole. There's so much to see. So much to see. Why, it was his idea. Here I watch, forever and forever. Oh, I can never join in, but I'll always look.
None of us should. Please don't! Please! Please! Away! This is Raphael's chamber pot! Its admirer, its protector, it is my one true beloved. Step aside now. Raphael might return at any time.
Hellfire, the great gift of Mephistopheles.
Don't look at me. Listen.
I'm in two minds. The rat and the man and the rat, they gnaw at one another. Which one will be the meat and which one will be the tooth? Cheated my chums, took everything and ran. The kindly devil hid me from them, made sure they'd never find me. I skitter now, best of the litter, and hungry, want victuals sweet with rot. Simpler life, but harder. Squeak, squeak.
My blood! It's burning!
sizzling. Do you feel it? Don't come too close. My bones are kindling. Soon they'll catch light. Don't look! Don't look or it'll spark! Ignite! Burn me inside to outside until I'm bloody ashen paste. Don't breathe me in!
The face of the clock is downcast.
Over here!
Hello again, little mice. The price for speaking is steep, but I must give warning. Your prize is just ahead in the archive, but you can't take it yet. And even if you could, you mustn't. Trigger the alarm, and Raphael will come swooping home on wings of malice to rip out your soul. In this house, thieves are melted like butter and spread onto toast. Shh. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. I can. I shall. I can. I shall. The archivist is the key, but he's as stubborn as a king and as serious as a heart attack. Exploit his fiddling weakness and make him grovel! Oh no. They hear me. Speak quickly, speak softly. You know how this goes.
You steady your mind and prepare your questions.
He fears authority figures. Perhaps his teacher took a strap to him and left a deep impression at an early age. There's one regular visitor that he particularly fears. She is...
A crack like breaking bone. Hope winces.
Scarier things than you, little mice. Verilius Receptor. A High Inquisitor of Zariel. Officially entitled to audit Raphael's collection. Her true form is so gargantuan and mind-scarring to behold that she takes on many guises when she visits. Play your part well and you can be one of those blasphemous guises.
They're eating me from the inside. The rats. The rats. The rats. Ugh. Ugh. Teeth. Claws. They want out. They want out of me. Ugh.
Sister, welcome. It's so good to see a new face. Long enough to forget the faces of my family. Who am I? I do not know. Who was I? I can answer. A priest. I spent most of my life singing praise to a god who did not listen. 1,000 prayers with no reply. Imagine it. Raphael answered the first time I called out to him. Not riches or miracles, just enough coin to keep my family happy and healthy. Raphael delivered, and then I was delivered to him.
There can be no hell without hope.
You look as fresh as the day you arrived.
Flock to me, all who are burdened, and I will give you hope. For my house is yours, and the door is always open.
Something over there.
The spilt wine is laced with the perfume of an exquisite poison. An unexpected treat.
The master is very indulgent to everything, but I will not let you bring disorder into the archive.
I'm not bringing anything, you little fusspot. I'm just here to watch the story unfold. Well, well, well. Look what we have here.
I cleanse the books. I comb each and every line for falsehoods and purge them pure. I'll make them perfect. Pages crisp with lines and letters. I'll make them beautiful for him. I promise. I promise.
Can't resist the faintest hint of a temptation, can you? I suppose that makes two of us. That little disguise Hope gave you is adorable. I can see right through it, of course. And so will Raphael. He's going to notice you nosing around his house. I hope you're ready to face a very angry devil.
Why don't you run off and tell him, Corilla? You love tattling to Daddy, don't you?
Don't you? I thought you had half a brain. Then again, you're here. Pretty much disproves any good sense you might have had once upon a time. Might want to steer clear of my sister Hope, though. She's mad as a March hare. If she'd just agreed to serve Raphael, he'd probably have released her a long time ago. As things stand, she's his favorite toy. We're all mad here. But Hope in hell? Why, that's the definition of insanity. She is. Though we've got about as much in common as a princess and a pauper. Raphael offered her the world. She didn't want it. He sweetened the deal. She said no. No matter how many times he upped the ante, she just laughed in his face. He didn't like that. Eventually, he took her by force. Trapped her and swore he wouldn't let her go till she gave him what he wanted. Conversion. The stubborn ass has endured more torment than any soul should be able to. Even when he took all of her skin, she held on to hope. Raphael finds that puzzling. And he loves puzzles. You being here is another puzzle. You don't seem like you want to die. You want my advice? Enjoy whatever life remains to you. When Raphael catches you, you'll never enjoy anything again?
A guest?
Are you a client of the Master, or a visitor from elsewhere in the Hells? I do not believe you were invited. One moment. I shall consult the visitor's schedule. Most irregular. The schedule is all but clear, and yet you are here. No visitors expected, other than Carilla Hearthflame and Verilius Receptor, Zariel's High Inquisitor. A thousand apologies, O majestic magistrate of the Infernal Court. Your mortal guise is so vile, I found it perfectly convincing. I would prostrate myself before you and kiss your calluses, but my spine is ruptured in 1,000 places. You do know how Raphael likes to play. As always, the archive is yours to peruse. You'll find everything accounted for, and I can present documents of procurement if necessary. A fine pair of gauntlets that allow the wearer to twist the head from even the most resilient malingerer. An amulet that causes the blood to surge and the heart to swell, along with other parts. Most invigorating. And awaiting installation, we have secured a rod that gathers the weave around it in great quantities, just as surely as shit gathers flies. Most droll, Inquisitor. As you well know, the crown of Casus is lost. Stolen from Mephistopheles by gods kissing mortals. My master certainly had nothing to do with any of that business. An exquisite and most unique artifact, crafted with materials hewn from the depths of the Hells by Raphael's Merrigan labor force. As it was created by Raphael himself, we have no documents of procurement, nor do we require any. But if you wish to examine the artifact itself, you are more than welcome. As part of the special collection, that item is guarded by a master word that even I do not know. I suggest you wait until Raphael returns, and you can discuss the matter with him. You are welcome to relax in the boudoir until then. It is where Raphael conducts his most private matters of business and pleasure. You will need this to gain access. The resident of the boudoir will wish to explore every inch of your new form, and I'm sure you will be happy to share. You are stupendously lugubrious this day, High Inquisitor. An inspiration to us all.
Vast world out there.
I see the Orphic hammer has caught your eye. It really is a magnificent exhibit. Wholly unique.
The Orphic Hammer. When the Orphic Hammer strikes like thunder, even astral chains are torn asunder. Amulet of Greater Health.
That's curious.
Touch me. Love me.
Through the telescope, a sinister vista sprawls before you. Boiling rivers and sheer crags. A sight of the hells that you'll never forget.
Am I alone here? I can't see, I can't hear, I can't feel.
The house is excessive, overwrought, and ever so seedy. A perfect reflection of its owner.
All the tumble-down opulence of a withering upper city manor. Raphael's house may be posh, but it's seen better days.
I'm fine. Let's just get in and get out.
Time to wake up. Time to wake up. Time to wake up.
Gauntlets of hill giant strength.
Just look. Exquisitely arranged down to the last thread. If you see him, tell him how beautiful it is. Not like the others.
Do not think of what you have lost. Do not dwell on your debts. Set your mind on higher things. Set your mind the architect of destiny. I am the purveyor of hope. I am the future.
The rats! The rats!
Another sorry soul come to wander these halls. What do you seek? Despite appearances, this whole house is more of a prison than a parlor. Most here have no choice but to remain. I am one such. This is not my home, but I can never leave. I was an architect in life, a builder of tombs and temples, but mostly of towers. My proudest work reached for the stars and sought to dry Selûne's tears. It was a monument to life and to virtue, and a happy home to my master for many years. Deaths in the family. Happiness rarely lasts a lifetime. When tragedy came, my master fell into darkness and despair. He marshaled a great army to ruin the world and bring all into shadow. I could not let it happen. I sought out the devil, Raphael, and signed an infernal pact with him. He promised to destroy my master's army, and I promised him my soul in return. The devil was true to his word. Fiends slaughtered my master's forces, but he endured somehow and blighted the land. You know my work. Oh, I am glad it endures. Perhaps you also have the misfortune of knowing my master, General Ketheric Thorm.
And all came to pass as I had hoped. Though a century too late for my family and friends. Your actions may have justified the price of my soul. I thank you. Tell me, what became of my pride? What became of Moonrise Towers? I did not think it possible. Thank you. My spirit smiles for the first time in a century. Now go. Finish your business here and leave while you can. You linger here still. Or perhaps you have become lost, like the rest of us.
This place is all entrances and no exits.
You look positively wretched. Perfect! When is a door not a door? When it's a jam jar! You won't find a way out here. Or a way in. This is the chamber of egress. The portals here crisscross the plains, but they won't open to the likes of you and me. This is how Raphael consults with his clients so efficiently, no matter the time, no matter the place, and it's how he stalks his prey. Oh, there is. If you stare into the portals long enough, your mind starts to do cartwheels and tricks you into thinking you're falling into a horrible, yawning void. It's one of my favorite ways to pass the time. But you have no time to waste, or time will waste you. And what you need from the house is in the archive. Not here!
Stay out of my way! Don't touch anything and keep quiet! I've had enough pests bothering me today. I don't need another. I used to work in the prison, ensuring no desirable people left the House of Hope. Now I guard the portals to ensure that no undesirable people enter. I made a mistake. Raphael doesn't tolerate mistakes. We had one house guest by the name of Gortash. A mischievous little blot of a boy, and he slipped through my fingers. Lord! Is that what he calls himself these days? The snivelling little shit? He was the son of a cobbler or some such meagre tradesman, sold to Raphael by his loving parents to pay off a petty debt. Lord, indeed. I used to bruise my knuckles on his whimpering little face. I'd like to have snapped his neck. Oh, you fabulous murderer! Oh, how I wish I could have seen him grovel and beg and bleed. Maybe his soul will come to us one day. Such a splendid deed deserves a splendid reward. And there's no better reward in the hells than the pleasures and pains of the flesh. There are few sensations that can't be indulged in Raphael's boudoir. I'm not permitted to enter, but I know a secret way inside. Make your way to the balcony next door, and you can find your way inside. Just make sure not to fall. It's a long way down. The Chamber of Egress, way station of the Hells, providing access to Raphael's clientele wherever they might make their home. I am its keeper, New Baldin, very much not at your service. The greatest pest of all! I've always thought hope to be a dirty, empty little word. She suits it well. A nasty little optimist who doesn't have the good sense to lose her mind completely, like the rest of us. She has a rather loathsome habit of popping into existence all over the house to shout words of encouragement to the other denizens. It's most irksome. But her appearances are just a trick of the light. Her corporeal form is down in the dark, bound by unbreakable chains in Raphael's dungeon. It used to be my prison, New Baldin's very own pit of pain. I was its keeper. But that was a very long time ago. I'd like to escort the killer of Gortash there myself, but I cannot leave my post. Turn left when you exit this chamber and clamber down the hatch that leads beneath the house. Do watch out for the guards, though. They're not as reasonable as you and I.
So, Gortash's parents sold him to a warlock. Why does that sound so familiar? I've got no interest in empathizing with the fuck. But maybe what he did to me was some kind of mirror of what happened to him. When you get fucked up, you fuck up right back.
The gods cannot see me.
Salty air, the patter of feet. Baldur's Gate lies beyond. Waterdeep, the crown of the north. Neverwinter,
Jewel of the
pack a
North.
scarf.
I wonder if the cult of the Absolute has influence there as well.
The splendid city of Athkatla hums beyond the portal. Menzoberranzan, the jewel of the Underdark, lies beyond.
Menzoberranzan, city of spiders. Of course, Raphael. Luskan, city of sails, at the far north of the Sword Coast, in the shadow of the spine of the world.
This portal leads directly to the frigid citadel of Mephistar, nestled in the Hells.
I heard a step upon the boards. Something wicked.
pain become its bedfellow, and you will know true pleasure.
Hurt me, please.
Something over there.
And died. The archivist told you to cool off in the boudoir. Well, here it is. A horrid place where pleasure is pain, and pain is pleasure, and hope cannot live at all. Everything in this house exists for Raphael's pleasure, and Raphael's pleasure alone. That includes Raphael himself, whatever form he takes.
Something over there.
A lost little mouse is running through the house.
Oh, gods. What the fuck have I stumbled into?
A thief in the night, greedy and here to take. Why are you here, little thief? This is very naughty. Whatever are we to do? Why don't we play a game? You win, I give you everything you desire. But you'll enjoy yourself more if you lose. It's a surprise. Off with your clothes. Tut, tut.
You will make a pretty feast.
Swift and lethal. On the move. I'm heating up. Need to find a way forward.
time to strike. You bow, or you break.